Hello guys, welcome, I'm SimUK. This is of course Ghost Recon Breakpoint, a game which has received mixed opinions. Now, you may have seen my earlier reviews on this game, which were, I think, fair, critical, firm but fair. And despite all that, I really do want to play this game. And I want to complete the scenario, and I just enjoy sort of going in and taking bases down and stuff like that. It has its good points. Now you can see up here that this is my beta test version. I put like 7 hours of gameplay into that. That's what I used to create the original reviews that I made. This one here, 8 hours of solid campaign gameplay, and unfortunately my new PC was recording those video footage, or that video footage, with audio that was out of sync. So I can't use that. So I'm going to start again today. We're going to go on Extreme, which is simulation mode. Simulation mode, a realistic excuse me, scenario for remarkably tactical players. Enemies are extremely lethal, and yes, they certainly can be. They're aware, excuse me, and skilled, which is also arguable. Ghost health regen will take longer to start, but you will go from a broken leg to fully fit within 30 seconds. That's simulation mode, according to Ubisoft. I wish I lived in their world. Everything is just perfect.
Welcome to Aurora, the incubator of World 2.0. My name's Jay Skell, and we've been expecting you. You've been invited here to innovate, to invent, and to create. But we're also asking you to do the most important thing with your lives that you can do. Here, away from the rest of the world, we will build the tools to lead the planet into the future. A completely sustainable economy, a blossoming environment, safe homes, security for your family, and a community where innovation is celebrated. The generations that come after us may forget all about us, but they will thrive because of the work we do here. Thank you for joining Skeltech and Aurora. Together, we are building tomorrow.
I'm not going to mess around too much with this. There's not that many variations you can have, so we're just going to randomize. That'll do. Let's do that. Go for it, buddy.
God damn it.
Here we flip and go. Now I'm going to try and play this tactically. It would be great if I could get through the whole game without losing a single life. But I don't think that's going to happen. So we're playing with no HUD, with the exception of objectives, loot alerts, and yeah, this mission information. Just so you guys know what's going on, and I don't spend 20 minutes looking for something that's right in front of me. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my latest review. Okay, so we have a pistol. I've played this part of the game quite a few times, so it's difficult to be tactical when you know exactly what's going to happen. So I will try right from the start, but really this Let's Play series is not going to start until after we've made access to the cave and left it and started on the missions. By the way, the furthest I've got is breaking Jace Skell out and getting him back to the cave. That's where I've stopped. That's when I realised that all my audio was out of sync. Here we go, here we go.
Clear! Was anyone even in there? If there was, they ain't anymore. That's messed up, man.
Now, let's be fair, there are some bits of this game that are flipping brilliant. There's a couple of examples of what is so good about the game right there. And here's an example of what's bad. Why is it so dark as I come through the door? I hate that. I really hope they fix that. That has to be a bug. Okay, looting up as much as I can. Let's have a quick look on the roof. I've never done that. Have some issues climbing ladders and stuff like that. I don't know why. Nothing up here. Okay. I also can't climb down ladders. I just cannot fathom how it's done. Alright, going to keep ourselves nice and low. There's a few bits over here. Let's go and investigate this. I've never done this before. Probably going to find a heavily armoured dude in here or something equally horrible. Bit of health. See, why is it so dark? So badly done. Sorry. I'm going to try and not moan about this game the whole way through. I'm just going to try and enjoy the experience. Focus on the good bits.
Shit. My soldiers. No way to go.
Okay, going to get ourselves loaded up with hopefully a weapon here. There we go. Guns galore. Now we're just going to hook this up. Standard magazine, as that's all we have. Somehow, for some reason, we have a suppressor. And we're going to go for the Comp 4 sight. That's our good starting point there. Not quite a sniper, but it's in the direction of what we're looking for. So I wasn't even sure if that was an open door then. It's so dark. I've spent a lot of time toying around with the brightness and lightness of things to try and make the night look darker and make it all look more realistic, but honestly, the game's got some serious issues around that. Just like you cannot tell if you're in auto fire or single fire. And I believe it changes on its own sometimes as well. Alright, need to concentrate a bit here. Okay, that was bad. I didn't see them. I was about to say, amazing that they didn't spot me running straight at them. But unfortunately they did. Okay. So that was close. Whew. Need to start paying more attention than that. Now, at the end of this sort of opening section, you have the walls. And if you haven't seen my video footage of me taking the walls out, it was pretty easy. During the beta, during the early stages of release, they've updated the game and they've made it harder. They've repositioned some of the wolves down there, and they've also, they've also increased their deadly aim, I believe. They were pretty deadly to begin with, but now they're almost 100% accurate. Got some grenades. I have a dodgy mouse. Some of the buttons are a bit loose these days, so occasionally I'll chuck a grenade when I really don't mean to, which is a big problem.
Who the hell is that?
So, yeah. The chances of me getting through the entire campaign without losing a life, highly unlikely. I'm hoping this is a sniper. Nope, jacket. Don't get me started on the whole looting thing. I think it's totally out of place in this game, but that's what we're stuck with, and that's not going to go away, sadly. That would require way too much alteration. So because I'm trying to play tactically, I don't know whether to try and take the wolves out. I think I'll assess the situation and see whether or not we can get a couple. And if I can, I'll take them out. And if I feel like even taking one is going to put my life at risk, then I won't do it. That's the whole point of trying to play tactically. That's the idea anyway. The thing is with this game, and it's fair to say, it's so easy to get caught up in it. You see like a team of 5 guys walking down the road and you think, oh, I could take them. Flashbang, kill the lot. Yeah, I could do this. And I have done it many times, but one mistake is all it takes.
Stormcloud 1-1, this is Weaver, come in, over. This is Weaver, come in, over.
Anything?
Ugats. Contact! Check fire! Walker.
Shall we, Weaver?
Shall we, Weaver? I'm sorry, Weaver. Weaver, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Weaver. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, what do we got here? So we have 1 wolf, 2 wolves, 4 in a tight grouping over there. So those 3 were pretty easy. Now you'd think that this guy stood here. You'd think those 4 guys over there would spot me just dropping to the ground like that, but they don't. Because they're not designed to. Okay, so I mean that's how easy it is to one-shot these guys. And my argument has always been not that shooting them in the head is too easy or whatever, because I think that's quite an important part of the game. But it's that having just, you know, they're standing there on patrol. They're not asleep. They're on patrol. And rather than being aware of their teammate, who are, you know, 4 of their guys have just disappeared. Or they've watched them fall to the ground. And they're not in any way suspicious or freaked out by what they've just seen. I think that's odd. And highly unrealistic. Alright. So we haven't got any good stuff.
No contact in this area.
How many's there? I see 3. I thought I saw 4. That might be 4. I think that's 2 guys. See, now I've no idea whether I'm in single shot or multi-shot right now. Another thing I've noticed, and I'm not 100% sure this is true, but if you chuck 2 grenades,
Negative movement over here.
if you chuck 2 grenades and they all get knocked over by the first blast, as they're getting up, the second blast doesn't seem to affect them. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I've seen it a couple of times, and I think that's the way it is, which is obviously not good. So let me see if I can... Well, first of all, let's get a grenade ready. So how many are we seeing there? I think I'm seeing 4. Don't think there's any more around. I mean, this is risky. I don't want to lose any lives. If I lose a life here, I apologise, but sometimes it happens. Wish I had a flashbang.
In the area.
See?
PID target location.
Still alive? And there you go, see? 3 grenades I chucked over there. 3 grenades, and they survived it. Because when they're getting up, the grenade doesn't affect them. Also, you know, how did he see me in the ground? I mean, you can arguably say, yeah, I did open fire. That's how he saw me, but... This game has 2 parts to it. It's either too easy or too hard. I'm determined now to take him out. It's a mission. I'll have 2 goes at this. Just for the sake of saying I did it, but we can do this. I don't think the grenades work at all against the walls. I've already complained about the quality of the grenades. I mean, 1 grenade chucked in between 4 guys. Okay, maybe only kill 1 of them. But 3, 4 grenades in between 3, 4 guys? Come on. Okay, now that other guy, the loose one, he's somewhere else again. I don't know where he is now. I think he's standing there with those guys, yeah. So now there's a group of 5 of them. This makes it even more difficult. I don't know if the grenade is helping me at all. The grenade might be causing more difficulty. Lucky me, I have a skill point.
No movement here.
And the other problem is, of course, when I chuck a grenade in there and they all fall over, I can't see anything until they've got up. And by then, they've already figured out where I am and I'm a dead man. Oh, that was the wrong button. Wow. Come on, dude. You're supposed to be a professional. Do better than that. I'm going to have to get closer. So I have literally no cover here whatsoever. They should be able to see me already, but they
Negative
can't.
movement over here.
Left to right, I'm thinking. Let's try that. Yeah, so not using the grenade is actually the way forward. You'd think the grenade would give me an advantage, but no. In actual fact, it makes my life harder. So that's it. That's the walls taken out. We've ranked up. We've got a skill point. We've got a few skill points. I think we've got maximum grenades on our person now. We've got loads of ammo. We are good to progress. Now what I did in the other playthrough was I totally took everything differently in a way that I'd never done it before. I went around a different way. I went all the way around the back of the trees, avoided all of these guys. But yeah, I mean this is the third time. Well, technically it's the 5th time I've played it, but the 3rd time I've played the full campaign effort. So I think I'm just going to push through it a little bit quicker. At least until I get to the point where I was before, where we pick up Jay's Skell and escape in a helicopter and bring him back to the Aroa base or whatever it's called. Damn this game. That's the game making me stand up. They've really got to fix that. It's so bad. And again, how many are there? One guy there. I think there's 5 in total, but I can only see 3.
I don't see anything walking away from these.
So there's a guy down here. Do you see that? Now I didn't just shoot this.
That crash, they must be in real bad shape right now.
I didn't shoot that guy. So I'm wondering, I don't know whether it was a loose round from somebody else I shot. It's definitely someone here. I heard his voice. But the whole voice system is quite buggy, so it's possible that there's
We don't have the bodies to do a thorough sweep of an area this big.
nobody here. I don't know for sure. I think that's him. Now again, I mean, why is he just prattling on to his mates when I've killed a lot of them? He doesn't seem to notice at all. I think that's the last one. Job done. So I know there's usually a sniper rifle in here. We'll open up. Bit of sniper practice. Oh, we've got a new gun there as well, look. A gun that I don't want to use, so we'll dismantle that. Yeah, and then we'll just come in here and sort this out. Again, for some reason, we have a suppressor. And we're going to go for the 505. Do we have a 505 on this? No, we don't. Okay, so we just have the one dual range scope, which is not a good scope. Really isn't a good scope. Alright. So if I go prone camo now, you can see whether or not going prone actually works in this game or not.
That crash didn't kill him. The swamp sure as hell will. Spec Ops hotshots my ass. These guys
Oh,
were
I need
too
that
easy
red
to kill.
red-capped chap first, which is quite frustrating.
I got the ghost over here.
He moved. Yep, can't see. But they can't see me, which is that's what the test is, and it seems to be quite successful. So going prone does work, but only against certain units. See, now the wolves will find you even if you're hidden brilliantly. There's no escaping them. They will see you if you're behind a rock, in full camo. It's ridiculous. So the game goes from being far too easy to far too hard. When I say hard, I don't mean hard, I mean completely unfair. It's like they have X-ray vision or something, you know?
Mayday, Mayday. This is Ghost Lead. Does anyone read?
5x5, Ghost Lead.
Who is this?
A friend. I got the radio from a ghost.
This ghost still breathing.
Ghost Lead, you can chase the white rabbit.
Ghost Lead,
Or run with the
you
Red
can kiss
Queen.
my white ass.
Give me a sit rep.
That can wait. Your man's getting medical treatment. Follow the trail behind the ancient ruins. Your destination is in the mountains between two waterfalls.
Understood. Ghost Lead out.
Alright, here we go. Now, I'm not going to bother going tactical at the moment. There's really no point. Until we get to the cave, it's all pretty much linear. But I am going to try and not die, and that's about all I can promise you. That's a hell of a long shot, isn't it? I don't think they have a radio, so I'm going to give it a go. I think one circle down might be about right. Let's try this guy. Well, I was right on the range. Is he going to call in reinforcements? If he does, I'm in trouble. There we go. Simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Simple as that. I also wish the ammo management was more realistic. So if I've got 30 mags and I shoot 2 rounds and then swap the mag, I think I should have a mag on my person that's got 28 rounds in it. I don't think they should magically refill every time. I mean, only in extreme mode. I don't care if that isn't implemented anywhere else. But in extreme mode, that's what I'm looking for is, you know, really realistic. Not realistic to the nth degree, but very realistic. And, you know, some things like ammo management is quite a reasonable ask, I think. A few more scale credits. Right, let's take the car. Killed myself so many times because of vehicles in this game. There's a couple of things to stop off at and pick up on the way, which I've discovered in previous plays. I'm going to try and remember where they are. I think this is scale credits or something. Bit of obsidian. Yeah. 1,000. Not bad. I also quite dislike the fact that Ubisoft have decided to reinvent the handbrake. What the handbrake isn't good enough for Ubisoft, so they've come up with a better version of it. Ooh, green gun. Pretty sure there's another guy here somewhere. Oh, yeah. And he spotted something. I don't know where he is though. Oh, there he is. So he radioed that in. That's bad. Oh no, they're friendlies. Okay. He radioed that in, so there may be some serious bad guys coming. I am going to be nervous of that. Now, I'm pretty sure there's some info around here. I can't remember where exactly. It's on one of these boxes. This annoys me. I mean, that's what info looks like in the game. And they've reused that model hundreds of times. So when you play without the HUD on, this is why I have icon markers for things. Oh, there you go. See, it's over here now. So basically, it randomizes. It will be one of these boxes. You just don't know which one. Rather than a bit of information on top of a box being the information, they'll just randomize it between all of them. So you have to go check them all, and I hate that. If I could just run around and look and take the information when I find it, then fine. But they don't allow you to do that, and I find that incredibly irritating. Which is why I have that part of the HUD on. Look how dark it is. That's not in any way realistic. Let's go get this gun and get the hell out of here. Oh, it's not a gun, it's boots. Put my new boots on. So we have a better weapon. Slightly better weapon. We're just going to need to put a silencer on that, which somehow we have. Comp 4 sight. A few little bits and bobs. Such a waste of... Oh, I just got rid of the wrong thing there. Balls. Such a waste of time this is, honestly. It sickens me that I have to do it. Quite often there's some bad guys here. Yeah, looks like there are this time as well. But we're going to have a good crack at whacking these guys down. If I was playing realistically, A, I wouldn't be in the vehicle, B, I would be avoiding all contact. But, could have a bit of fun, haven't we?
God, this place is a shithole. God, they never get through here.
Wow, that grenade didn't do any damage to anybody. That was unexpected. I thought it might at least knock one of them over. Didn't do a damn thing to anyone. Wow, this guy's levitating. Look at that. AK-74. AK-47. Don't know how I got that wrong. Yeah, we don't want that. It's not a good gun, apparently. Even though all guns are the same. Ah, there's a dude down here. I want to go say hello to him. I don't know what he's all about, but like I said, last time I did a Let's Play, or last time I did this Let's Play, I did everything differently. And rather than attacking those guys, I came around the outside. And when I came around the outside, I stumbled across this guy. So I swam across the river, or this lake, or whatever this is. Oh, it's not here. He's around here somewhere. Or maybe that's him over there. Let's get some intel whilst we're here. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say. Alright, let's meander over here and we can go talk to this chap. I think he's really... I don't know why, I just feel like he's really relevant and important. But I don't know why I feel that way. Oh, it's the other side of the bridge. Okay, let's take this car. God, I hate the handbrake. Such a ridiculous implementation. The hell are they doing with that? So crap. Ugh. Oh, he's not bloody there! I don't believe it, he's not there. Frustrating. Okay, ordinarily there's a guy stood here fishing. And annoyingly, he's not here this time. But when you listen to what he's saying, he says some really interesting stuff. I'm frustrated he's not there. Bit of loot. With a flower grown out of it. That's not random at all. What's your feeling on loot, by the way, if you're watching this? I mean, is this something you're really interested by? I have absolutely no interest in loot whatsoever. I don't care. I mean, I'd love to dress up. You know, I'd love to get my character dressed up in SAS full blackout gear. I'm British. That's kind of just part and parcel of being British. I won't walk on the kids' play area. But yeah, I mistakenly thought it was predominantly kids who are interested in that kind of thing. But I've seen a lot of videos from adults who say that they're really into it. You know, they really hate the fact that they have to buy or can buy all these cosmetic things. But I've never felt the urge to buy anything cosmetic in my life. And I thought I didn't know anybody who had. But it turns out that my son, as I discovered the other day when I was trying to fix something, in the past has previously bought cosmetic DLCs for like, £5-10 a pop. And it adds up pretty bloody quickly. So I was quite surprised at that. I'm just curious whether I'm alone in the sense that I couldn't give a monkey's gonad. I really don't care. I would never ever spend money to rank up or buy cosmetic items. Just absolutely no interest at all. DLC, on the other hand, like a new map, a new island, new missions. Well, maybe not new missions, but a new map, new island. Yeah, I mean, I'd be far more tempted to invest in something like that. In fact, I have invested in Ubisoft Breakpoints because I didn't get this game sent to me for free. I actually bought my game, so all of the opinions I have are my own. I wasn't paid or supplemented in any way. So, these are all genuine, honest opinions on what they promoted the game would be and what they actually delivered. Which, in my humble opinion, are not the same bloody thing. Come on, get up that hill, son. Nearly there. There's the weird monkey Buddha thing. Is it a dragon? Don't know what that is. It's huge, though. But it weighs a ton. It's kind of cool. You got to give it to them. The environment is pretty spectacular. Some parts better than others. But, okay, here we are. So I'm going to go in here, guys. I'm going to end the episode on this particular note. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And hopefully you'll join me again when we'll progress further into the game. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.